No, I'm with the triple beam team, bitch.
What's good, y'all, man? We finna get straight into it. Today I'm finna be teaching y'all how to make melodic trap beats in FL. Now, most people think it's a little bit complicated. Like, I'll be watching all of these tutorials and you can make your workflow way easier for yourself. One of those ways for me is using a template. Obviously, like I went live a whole bunch of times. You guys have seen me use templates. It's not about having a factory preset. When you use an FL, you have to think freely. You have to think that you can do anything. It's more of a mood and a feeling thing than it is anything. It's not, oh, this what type of VST you should use. No, I'm showing you what all of this stuff has, and then I'm showing you what you can use to get the end result. But in order to think like that, you have to think freely. You can't just jump in and be like, oh, this is how you make a Gunna type beat, so you got to use this contact bank and this. No, you can really use whatever the fuck you want, but you have to use it in the right way. You have to create a formula for yourself to be able to think that free. So hopefully you guys get what I was saying. To further prove my point, I'm gonna just go straight into it. Now, we already got this preset, right? One thing you really don't need, which I see everybody, I mean, it's not necessarily a mistake, but to execute things a little bit further, I like taking reverb off of my presets, bro. To me, the melody sounds better. Now, as you can see, I probably zoomed down when I edited it. But I changed the velocity control on this classical guitar from Spaghetti Western. I'm gonna make a melody out of this. I got this melody right here. It's pretty simple. Sounds a bit basic right now, but as you can see, like most of the harmonics are filled in. I have steps to fill in some little ghost notes that, you know, a lot of people can't hear, and maybe take this part off and it can be a breakdown of the melody that I already have right here. Minor changes. It's pretty good. It's not too much. This sound is a little bit bassy, right? So you don't want too much bass in your sounds. It's enough to get that low frequency. I like using Convolver because it just seems more real. We're gonna split these channels and quick render as an audio clip. Now, in a lot of cases, we would keep this natural and raw, but I just want the pure harmonics out of this. So I'm gonna put it on Stretch Pro, as you can see right here. And then, ooh, I didn't mean to pan that. And then turn the format shift down. Pitch it up an octave. Now that's cool. Sound a little bit more cool, right? So now we want to take even more lows off of that guitar. Parametric AQ does the trick again. Take the lows off. So I'm feeling maybe I would turn this down to 800 cents. Turn this down to 400 cents. mix it. Now that we got those little stems right there, you know, it sounds like different. It sounds like it gives that bass, like pure melody vibe. Now we can just have fun, throw counter melodies and leads over it, and just follow your melody, follow your heart. You feel me? It's supposed to come purely straight from you. So, you know, I cannot tell you how you want your melodies to feel. I can only show you an example of a very good melody to make. So usually for my natural sounds, especially as of recently, y'all know this is my favorite VST right now. And we're gonna add a synth to this joint, maybe like a voice or something. What I really like doing, it makes it more natural, especially with like paddy type sounds. It's like you capturing a moment. You're not just doing the MIDI like how I did earlier. But even then, it still sounds pretty natural, right? So basically what you want to do here is, you know, route it to a free mixer track. Then make sure it's on record. No effects, no nothing when you first record it. And you go right here, click record, right click it, and you can't see it right now. I'm gonna screenshot it for y'all, so it's actually in the video. You click audio, everything else is off. And the metronome on, I have my metronome on the hi-hat. So. That's what I wanted to record. Now that we got that, boom, boom, right? And that's like the hook, like little part where it gradually gets closer to all the beautiful things we're about to put in there. Now with these, I really like fading stuff in, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do for this. I like fading stuff in halfway, because it just gives a natural feel to like bringing in a moment. I shifted the format a little bit, and you know, obviously I changed the timing of it. Shifting the format is really cool for seventh harmonic or maybe octave harmonics that you can't really hear, because when you shift the format, it brings those harmonics out. That's what shifting the format is for. The thing I like about it is it's raw. It just comes straight from the sound. It's barely any effect unless it's coming straight out of the VST. It has better melodic properties than just getting an effect from something, you know.
Hey yo, what the
already got a template for my trap drums. Usually my Young Nudie joints is like my base template for my trap drums. What I'm gonna do is, just so that I can show y'all exactly what I mean, I'm going to color code the high and low frequencies. There's a lot of mid in this melody, right? If you zoom in to the other properties of the melody in the stems, you can see blue. Now what I did was I color coded the lows orange, reddish around the beginning of the color spectrum, and then the highs, the mids like yellow and green, and the highs like turquoise and blue, right? You can't see much blue because you don't want your high frequencies getting in the way of the beat. You can barely see them, but you know, you can see them if I zoom in here. Like you can see a little bit of blue here. You can see lots of blue, obviously, because it's, you know, that, you know, mids, obviously the bass, and you got this, which it got a little bit of blue in it if you zoom in, but it's just enough. You know, you want a lot of green and yellow, and you know, less high, and just enough bass to the point where if you do taking bass out of the melody, it's still even with whatever 808 you using. You feel me? You don't want that shit to clash, so you gotta be careful. As far as formatting, y'all see me format a lot of beats on my live, so I would make a 48 bar melody, and this would pretty much be format. Start again and come back into the hook right here. I would start the beat 8 bars in, right? You can get your verse 1 2 right here, get your hook, maybe come on right here, break down, and then go right back here, right? So this is basically the format of the beat. So we're gonna lay these drums down, you know, a little breakdown right here, and let's get it. that's pretty much how you make a melodic trap beat from scratch. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need loops to do this shit, man. It's like, as long as you got a couple VSTs, you can really do this shit all yourself. Just make sure you have fun. Just try out different stuff. You can try different effects if you want. Like I said, I don't really use effects like that. I don't really tweak my shit out. I just try to manipulate the actual sound as much as I can without using effects in my mixer channel. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I have more freedom that way. Because it's just coming straight through out of whatever oscillator or whatever VST or sound bank I'm using or one shot. Most of the time, shoot, especially when I do my melodic stuff, straight off the keyboard, man. With that being said, man, I'm gonna close this video out right here, man. We at 1,700 right now, man. That's so crazy. I appreciate all y'all love and support, man. John Glick 4 is dropping soon, man. Make sure y'all cop that. It's gonna be $20, man. $20. Gonna have loops, there's an analogy bank, and a drum kit. Till next time, man.
No, I'm with the triple beam team, bitch.